Hello there YouTube, and welcome back to War Thunder guys, and welcome back to the dev server for update 1.99. So as ever, this is a dev server, everything on here is subject to change at any time. So with that being said, when I did my big run through of all the nations and all their new vehicles, I did inevitably miss out on 2 vehicles. So I'm making up to that today by playing at all the jets in one video for all the nations that are getting it. So we're going to start off with the Americans and the F3H2. So this is a rank 6, battle rating 9.0, 420mm Browning cannons, which sit just under the pilot here, all 4 of them. 760 rounds of ammunition. I've also equipped this with 2 air-to-air sidewinder missiles and this dirty great big 3,000 pound bomb. It is a beast, a massive bomb. So this should go with a really nice bang. So if I quickly go to the loadouts, I'm not going to go through them one by one because I did that in a big video, but I will mouse over them. That way you guys can pause it at your leisure and then just have a look and see for yourselves at what interests you the most. That way we kind of shorten the video a little bit and it's not dragging on for too long. Oh, look at that 3,000 pound bomb. Oh my god, that is going to be really good for ground RB. So the loadout that I'm going to be using is the 2 air-to-air missiles and the 3,000 pound bomb, this one, simply because I feel that this is probably going to be the most used loadout because it's a really good ground attacker, this is, and you know people are going to be using this in ground RB. You got air-to-air missiles to defend against or kill other planes, helicopters, and then that for taking out groups of tanks. So I'm going to jump into a test flight and we're going to take off, engage the first low jet with a sidewinder, and then once we've done that we'll go for the bomb run. So here's the cockpit, and you sim pilots are going to love this. Look at the field of view on this. It is lovely. It's a really nice cockpit, really well done. So let's whack on the afterburner, because this does get an afterburner. It is subsonic, not by much, but it is. But it's gonna be a decent plane, and it takes off quick as well. That afterburner is really good. Let's get up. Come on. There we go. Wheels up. So I can't for the life of me remember the actual lock button for radar, but I remember that one, so it's all we really need. Because I know how to lock in with the missiles, I know how to fire with the missiles. There's your 20mm cannons, which comes out in a really nice steady stream of bullets. Let's get close to this guy and get behind him. The sidewinders, they're good missiles, but they're not amazing. There you go. Sidewinder away. Oh, no. Okay, let's pull up. Let's seeker back on. Too much of a turn for it. There we go. Lovely. So over here we've got some ground units, and I want to see what this bomb does, because this should go with a big boom. Yeah, there we go. There's a medium tank. Let's actually get off the afterburner. Line this up nicely. We want to drop and then watch. T-55, time to say bye-bye. Oh, that was a nice bang. Very satisfying. So now we've got the bomb off and we've got a little bit more manoeuvrability. You can see it is a pretty nimble plane. It is heavy. It's gonna be, you know, weighed down by bombs and missiles and rockets and whatever else your loadout may well be. But all said and done, it's quite a manoeuvrable plane. It does turn very well. Roll rate, even with a full load there, it still rolls really nicely. A little bit heavy on the turn. But I think this is going to be a good plane. It feels nice to fly. Where is that air brakes? What is that? H. Okay, air brakes come out the side there. So yeah, it's a nice plane, nice roll rate on it. So well, let's head back to the hangar and go to our next nation. Okay guys, so here we are with the Germans back at the hangar. So we have the German F-86K, 691 miles an hour, 2 air-to-air missiles and 4 20mm cannons, 528 rounds, 9.3 BR at rank 6. So looking at modifications, as all you do get is the AIM-9B Sidewinder air-to-air missiles, no bombs for this. Universal rounds, as you can see, we have air targets, ground targets and stealth. So really not much to go over, but I think we've already got this in, haven't we, for the French. Let's see, I think this is already in for the French. Yeah, there we go. So if you've played the French one, you're pretty much getting the exact same thing with this. But we're going to jump into a quick test flight with it and just see how this performs as well, because I'm sure this will be just as good. So test flight, there we go. So I like the camouflage. It's a pity this doesn't have extra camos. Gaijin does have a habit of putting in really nice planes and then not giving them camouflages. So here's a cockpit, really nice. It's nice layout. Radar, it's quite nice. So let's go out. Let's get this going. Afterburner on. There's a MiG-15 that we're going to go after and track. A little bit slow taking off. I know tyres look a bit small. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. It looks a bit weird. The actual wheels, I'm not sure if they're supposed to be like that because I haven't flown the French one. As you see, I didn't unlock it. Those look a little bit wide. There we go. Gear up. So let's close on this. It's closing fast. It's getting up to speed really nicely. It is a nice looking plane. I do like that, you know, aluminium sort of fucking chrome look. It's really nice. Wow, this is getting up to speed fast. Oh, I'm not going to get him on this turn, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to go for him. It's worth a try, because it would have been nice if it had hit him. There we go. Boom. Okay, let's see what these cannons can do. Oh, pull up. Okay, it did some damage. Only minor though. Let's check the roll rate. Wow, this has a roll rate on it. Look at that. The Vomatron 5000. Okay, let's pull a hard G turn. Flaps. Oh, didn't like that. Oh, definitely didn't like that. But it didn't rip the wings. So that's something decent. Just don't whack the flaps on. You got to remember as well, these are all ace that I'm flying at. I've aced them all. Let's have another pop at this SPA8. Falling short there. And I'm out of ammunition. Damn. That didn't take very long, did it? Okay, let's go back and look at the G.91 R. Okay then guys, welcome back to the German hangar. So we have the G.91 R. This is one of the planes that I missed on my first run through. So if I show you on the tech tree, we have the G.91 R3 at 8.7, and then we have the G.91 R4. So I'm not overly sure what the real difference is. I don't have that one spaded. Let's just whack this one in next to it for a comparison. There we go. So we have the G.91 R3, which for some reason on here I don't have any of the modifications that I unlocked. Okay, thanks Gaijin. I did have the Nords. I'm not sure why I don't have them on the dev server. So, oh, let's have a look. So this R3 has two 30mm cannons, and it carries 4 Nords, 8.7. Now, to me, I think this one's faster. Hang on, let's just put on these modifications. Since Gaijin has taken them off of me, I'm going to have to check that on the live server later. Make sure it hasn't reset my G.91, because if it has, I'm going to be very upset with Gaijin's background nonsense, because it does do that at times. I've lost camouflages and modifications lots of times and was never able to get them back until I unlocked them again. Alright, almost done. Come on, give me that one. Yeah, and this one, come on. No, missed it. There we go. And this one, there we go. Now we've got it spaded again. So 674, same speed, same max altitude, same turn time, same climb rate, same takeoff. Now personally I would have put this one, oh hang on, I haven't exported this one, hang on. Let's see if that makes a difference. It probably might. Let's see. And let's whack on, oh god, let's whack on some GE to max it. So I don't want to mess it up. Hang on, we want to check it properly. Oh god. There we go. Let's see. No, it's all still the same. So personally, I would say this one, with the cannons and the 4 Nords, should actually be here. So the R3 should be there, and the R4 should be there, in my personal opinion. Because if we look at the R4, we have only 2 Nord ATGMs on the wings, and it only carries 4 20mm Brownings, and it's the same speed. So I'm not quite sure what's going on here, unless it's just a placeholder, which it may well be. So don't quote me on this. As I say, this is a dev server, and everything's subject to change. I hope it is the case where they've just used a placeholder G.91 flight model for it. So we've got 38 Mighty Mouse, 2 air-to-air Nord missiles, we have 2 Nord ATGMs for anti-tank duties, some AM9 Sidewinders, 4 of them, and 2 500-pound bombs. Well, those were pounds, weren't they? Yeah. And then your usual ammo loader for this plane. So I know what you German fanboys of G91s are like, so we're going to take the Nords and we're going to jump into the test flight, because whenever you face Germany at around 8.7, you know for a fact someone's going to bring in a G91 of some description and absolutely ruin someone's game. Usually my game. I think the cockpit's pretty much the same as well. It's nice looking. It is nice looking. So let's whack it up to 11. That is, yeah, that's all the way on. So we've got some ground units just over here somewhere. Yeah, can't quite see them at the moment. So let's get our arse up into the air, almost there. Come on, up we go. There we are. Let's see, it feels no different to the R3, to be honest. Let's get a little bit more speed though. It is a beautiful looking plane. Woo! 80 gem. Alright. Pull up. Turn over. Right, we're going to go for the tank. There we go. Let's level this out. Now, I usually just fire these like dumb rockets. You can fire them from any range. I'm going to get a little bit closer just to make sure I hit the damn thing. Not that it really matters with these. These fly really well. Oh, a little bit too high. A little bit too high. I think that's because I was twitching around with the crosshairs. But as you can see though, this is just as fast as the R3. Really, really quick. Okay, let's pull up. Turn over. Can we catch him quickly? No, might as well just go for the tank, almost reloaded. Let's check the roll rate on this as well. I think that's about the same as the R3 too. So let's line this up a bit better. There we go. Damn, even though that should have hit, that was off again. One more, and then we're going to go back to the hangar and go to our next nation. I will hit that tank this time. Now I know it's firing a little bit high. I'll fire a little bit lower. Let's level out. There we go. Perfect. Boom goes the tank. Hard G turn. Yeah, held it well. Held it really well. Okay, let's head back to the hangar and move on to our next nation. Okay guys, so here we are in the Russian hangar now. So we have the Su-7B, and this does look absolutely vicious. Rank 6, 9.0, and I've got the tiny Ivans on it. So we have 1,387 miles an hour, which is a really decent speed. Give you a look at the loadout here. So we have 64 S5K rockets, 150mm a pen. Then we have the 4 tiny Ivans, the S24s. Then we have the S3K, you get 28 of them. And then you get 4 250s or 4 500 kg bombs. So this is primarily a ground attacker. 160 rounds of ammunition. You do get 2 30mm cannons. One right there, you see that? And the other one right there. I'll put it on X-ray, and you can see right there. So they're designed to literally shoot straight along the fuselage, giving you a really nice clean shot. So let's jump into a test flight with this and have a nice look at the cockpit as well. I'm hoping it's got one because I haven't given this a test flight. So we'll be seeing this together at the same time if it does have one. Oh, it does have one, it does. That's nice. It looks really good. Okay, let's come out of that. Oh, afterburners, always good. I must say though, it does sit really sort of far forward in the hangar, but here it's completely level. I'm not sure why it's so arse high in the hangar. Good takeoff speed though. Jesus Christ, look how quick this is going. Oh, come on, come on. Before I rip the wheels off. There we go. So we have our ground units over here and back slightly. Let's get a bit of speed. Get a bit of altitude. Now, if I remember correctly, the left wing always fires first. I believe, anyway. I'm not 100%. It's been a while since I've flown my MiG-15 Biz, and I can't remember if it fires from the left first or if it doesn't. Okay, medium tank. Yeah, turn over. Yep, left first. Ooh, just off. It was close though. It's a little bit awkward with my mouse because the mouse button for the rockets is on the left hand side of the mouse where my thumb is. And if I push too hard, it kind of jerks the bloody mouse over to one side. Oh, we're getting some G. No combat flaps, only landing flaps. Okay, so this side should be the right hand side that fires now. Yeah, jerked off then to the jerked off. Oh, that sounds lovely. Glad this isn't a channel for children. Oh my god. That was close. That was very, very close. You're gonna have to change that button at some point. Having the rockets there is a real nightmare. Okay, let's pull over. Let's try one more run. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get these rockets on target. Give it a go though. Got some fuel starvation. Yeah, I screwed it. Let's see how manoeuvrable this is though. Oh, fuel starvation again. Roll rate. Rolls a little slow. But I suppose if you're going really fast it doesn't really matter. Let's pull a bit of a high G turn. Let's get a little bit quicker. Oh god, that is quick. Now I'm breaking the sand barrier. Yep, there we go. Mark 1.1. And I'm being told basically on the indicator to slow down. Turn 8G. Only getting 8G out of it, and that was a turn at max speed as well. That's not bad at all. Let's dive down a bit and then we'll pull up and see just how high we can sort of get this before we storm. Let's hit max speed. There we go. Now let's pull up. See just how far we can get before we have to sort of level out. So what are we climbing at? 45-degree angle. Bloody hell. 14,500 still climbing. This has got some speed. Wow. Still 550 miles an hour and we're still climbing. Holy crap. 500. Wow. Its speed's going down quite quickly, but the altitude is climbing a lot faster than the speed's going down. 30,000 feet. There we go. Wow. Holy crap. Jesus Christ. This climbs like an absolute demon. Holy crap. Okay, we're starting to stall now. Let's hit the rudder a bit. There we go. Let's pull it back round. Oh, we're having some turning issues here. Doesn't want to turn. Okay, let's just go this way. Let's dive and just see how quickly we can dive. Let's see if we can rip the wings off of this. Here we go. Coming up for Mach 1. Here we go. Level out a little bit. Holy crap. Still accelerating. Oh. What speed is it going to rip? Oh, bit come off there and another bit. I'm still going. 783 miles an hour. That's not bad though, to be fair. Remember that speed. 783. Do not go any faster than that. Okay guys, so here we are in the British hangar now. So we got the Scimitar F Mark 1. Rank 6, battle rating 9.3. It does look like a Harrier. I've got to say though, 9.3 is a little bit optimistic for a BR. Personally, I'd rather see this at 8.7. More in line with the G.91 for Germany. It seems like it would be a much better fit at that sort of BR. But we'll just have to see. Maybe even 9.0. But we'll have to see what Gaijin decides to do. So let's have a look at the loadout for this. So we've got 4 £1,000 bombs with RDX TNT. We have 24 AP Mark II rockets. We have a combination of 12 AP rockets and £2,000 bombs. 4 Sidewinder air-to-air missiles. And we have here 4 bullpups, 2 bullpups and 2 sidewinders, and 2 sidewinders and 2 1000s. Now, in my opinion, I think people might go for this loadout, the 2 air-to-airs and the 2 bullpups, but you could probably expect people just to go full, like full bullpups with this. Just because, you know, that's 4 tanks you could potentially knock out of an enemy team in one go. This also has 4 Aiden cannons as well, with 640mm of ammunition. 640 rounds of ammunition. God. As you can see, right there, and the other one just under the leg there. So, let's take that off. This doesn't get an extra camo either, does it? No, there's no extra camo for that. So let's get into a into a test flight I was trying to do. There we go, into the test flight, and have a look at this cockpit, have a look at the plane a little bit more, and then take off with it. I'm really excited for this actually. This is going to be really good for the British. So here's our cockpit. It's really nice. These cockpits, all the planes, all the new jets have really nice cockpits. Looks really good. So let's come out of that and get going. This doesn't have afterburners. That's why I think 8.7 might be a better BR range for it. More in line with the G.91 for Germany. But we'll see. Let's get going, let's take off. Here we go. Almost there. Almost there. There you go. It takes off about 200 miles an hour. Flaps up. It accelerates quite nicely. It's a little bit slow, but it is a nice plane. It just looks lovely, doesn't it? It is a very sleek, sexy plane. It is, it is a bit fat for the fuselage where the intakes are, but it just adds to its beauty. It is a lovely looking plane. So let's turn around here. Yeah, I know, overlog, I know. Let's see if we can't get a sidewinder up this MiG's arse. close on them really nicely. This tends to do the same as the F3H, where you're turning and it kind of just holds there. It doesn't quite want to come over quickly enough, so you kind of have that few seconds where your cannon reticle is kind of in limbo. Come on. Oh, it's doing it again. Here we go. Oh. I think I accidentally fired a Nord as well, a ball pup. Let's pull up. 3. There he is. Try that again without firing a ball pup. Oh, it went anyway. It went anyway. Because why not? There we go. Got it regardless. Aiden cannons for the win. So what do we have over here then? Vehicle. Let's strafe that with the Aidens while we wait for the ball pups to rearm. There we go. Oh shit! Yeah, did not want to pull up there. Let me take off and do that again. Okay, so I'm up and I'm round and I'm coming down. So let's line this up a bit. Fire a little bit higher, it's going to hit right there. Yeah, okay. A little bit more then, straight on. Oh, just a tad off. Just a tad off. So let's see the roll rate on this. Oh, not very good. It's a bit sluggish. It didn't feel like it wanted to turn. Still accelerating though, which is good. Let's get a little bit faster and pull a high G turn. See what happens. This top speed was 723 or thereabouts. God, we've turned the battlefield, so we'll do it now. 9G, 10G. And we didn't rip the wings. We did not rip the wings. But it is quite slow turning, quite slow roll rate. But I guess if you're booming and zooming with this, you'll be okay in Grand RB. Air RB, you're going to have to try and use the speed that you've got to get in and get out quick. Although that's easier said than done. Because at 9.3, you're probably going to get up tiered and face some pretty stiff opposition. There we go. Still didn't kill it. Fucking hell. Alright then, let's head back to the hangar and then head to our new nation. Okay guys, here we are in the Chinese hangar with the F-86 F-40. So you guys will be very familiar with this. This is a rank 5, 9.3. Again, that battle rating is a little bit optimistic for the plane that they're giving it to. I'm hoping that they change that. 9.3 for this seems a little extreme. It really, really does. Why does it keep doing that? There we go. So with the Sabre here, loadouts consist of 16 HVARs, 2 £1,000 bombs, or 2 Sidewinder air-to-air missiles. These are the 9Bs. And obviously you get your 50 cal machine guns with your ordinary loadout. This doesn't have an extra camouflage for it, so you're stuck with this. But to be fair, it's not a bad looking camouflage. I quite like the look of it. So go into a test flight with it regardless, even though you guys have probably seen these more than enough over the years you've been playing and you're sick and tired of copy paste Sabres. Might as well, since we're doing it for the rest of them. Doesn't seem to have a cockpit though. Not quite sure why. It's not any dissimilar from the other ones. So let's see. getting now. God, gonna run out of runway. Come on. Come on, Sabre. This is the usual Sabre thing, isn't it? Where you have to get enough speed to get up, and that you're taking up most of the runway. You see the end of it coming up pretty quick as well. There we go. Thank you. The fun of flying Sabres, especially on short runways. Now, where is that? Oh, there it is. Let's start heading towards this MiG-15. There we go, lovely. It's starting to head towards us as well. So, I've got to say, I think the first jet I unlocked was probably for the Americans, and it was a Sabre, I believe, or something, or maybe the second jet. But it is a very iconic jet. Vietnam era, fucking Korean War. You know, really lovely plane. Good plane to fly as well. I remember when these were the pinnacle of War Thunder, the best you could get. These in the MiG-15s, and now, God, they're kind of like cannon fodder for the faster supersonic jets when you get up tiered. It's kind of disappointing to see because it is such a beautiful jet, and it flies so well in War Thunder as well. Decent roll rate, nice turn rate. However, when you do get up tiered in these, you do tend to get a little bit of an arse smacking. But it's still a good plane, very iconic. And at least the Chinese are getting a little bit of love, even if it is just another Sabre, another copy paste for them. So let's head back to the hangar and go on to Italy. Okay then guys, here we are with the F-104S. This, the Starfighter, is just sexy. Those short stubby wings, 6 air-to-air missiles, a single 20mm with 750 rounds. Where is that 20? It's got to be, yeah. I was going to say, I think it might be under the nose. It's just off to the side there. It's a beautiful looking plane. Really is nice. I like the camouflage. Does it have another one? Nope. Oh, that's sad. That's a nice camouflage though. I do like that. So let's have a look at the modifications. So here we are. I'm not going to go through all of these. I'm just going to glance over them like I did before, so you guys can see what this carries. And you can pause it, you know, and, you know, comment, do whatever you want. This is what I'm going to be taking out. This doesn't really carry air-to-ground missiles. I don't think there's enough room really on the wings for a big missile, but it does carry a 2,000-pound bomb, which is really nice. Oh, and you can carry a 2,000-pound bomb and 2 sidewinders, which is good. And then we've got a couple more here. But I'm personally just going to take out the sidewinders, just because 6 missiles on this looks absolutely horrific. It looks terrifying. You will not want to be going up against one of these. It looks and hopefully feels, you know, like a demon itself. So, oh, there we go. We do have a cockpit. There's a radar. Lots of dials and switches. Green lights indicating our gears down. Very nice. Really nice cockpit. Okay. Let's engage the afterburner. This is going to be fast. This is going to be a fast takeoff. Wow! Look at the speedometer go! Holy shit! Wow, this plane is not going to take any prisoners. Let's get the flaps up. Oh my god. Now this is what you call a fast jet. Bloody hell. Almost approaching 500. I'm not going to get in with a missile. That's what's angle. Let's pull up. hit those combat flaps. Wow. No stress. No G. Bloody hell. Okay, let's start getting ready to fire. That did not take any time at all. Oh, didn't hit though. Oh, it did hit. Nice. And there we go, Mach 1. God, this is so fast. So fast. Okay, we're going to do what we did with the SU-7B. We're going to pull straight up and see just how high we can get it. Let's see. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. 45 degrees again. And I'm just going to sit here and watch it go. God. What an incredible looking plane. You can tell it is just a pure, unadulterated killing machine. We're barely losing speed. I think we was losing more speed with the SU-7B. This is going to bounce off the bloody roof of the map. Oh my god. You can understand why it's called the Starfighter. Jesus Christ, it's fast. 550 miles an hour and we're still climbing. This is phenomenal. Oh my good god. 40,000 feet and we're still going. I'm not sure how high the ceiling is in War Thunder, but I think we're going to find out. Oh, yep, there we go. We're sort of bouncing down. We're losing speed. And I think we might be sort of bouncing almost off the top of the map. Okay, let's see just how fast we can go down. We want to go back though, because otherwise we're going to be bouncing outside the map. Yeah. Come on, let's give it some rudder. Get off of this a bit. Come on. Come on. Does not want to fucking pull. There we go. It's starting to go now. Mach 1. There we go. That's better. Okay, let's sort of line it up towards the ocean, I think. Let's see how fast we can go. And see if we can rip them stubby little wings off as well. I think it might be quite difficult to rip them. We'll soon find out though. Mach 1.40, still going. Jesus Christ. This is such a fast plane. I probably shouldn't be diving to get the top max speed, but oh, here we go. I think that's more the air resistance than anything. We're not even at our top speed. There we go. Oh, there we go. 949 miles an hour. That is not bad going, to be honest. That is not bad going. I didn't even check the speed of it. I think it's over 1,300 miles an hour. Oh, 1,423. Jesus. So there you go. We didn't even get to the top speed. If I'd stayed at altitude, we probably could have done it, but it might have taken some time. So let's move on to the Mirage, because I know you guys have been waiting for the Mirage. Oh, it is a sexy plane. It really is a sexy plane. So the loadout I have here is the two 30mm cannons, which sit, if I go to X-ray, just under the fuselage here, poking out the wings slightly. So poking out from underneath the wings, I should say, just there. So we have the R530E air-to-air missiles, and Metra, I probably butchered that, R550 Magic 1 air-to-air missiles. So these are the Magics on the wings, and then right here is the R530E. Jesus Christ, getting tongue-tied. So top speed 1,392 miles an hour. your modification loadout is extensive. And I'm not going to go all through this. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to mouse over it. Other than that, we're going to be here for a while. You do get a Nord ATGM with this, but you only get the single one, which is quite disappointing. I was hoping for at least, you know, 2 or 3. Here's the Nord. So you can see there, you get the Nord ATGM. And we get some bombs as well. 250s. 400 kg. So it's got an extensive loadout. This is going to take a lot of grinding. I did say that before in my other video. It is going to take a lot of grinding to get this done. But I think when it is spaded, it's probably going to be really worth it. Okay, so let's have a look. I did look before. Yeah, there's no camouflage for this either. So let's take this into a test flight. This is going to be a fast takeoff. I'm not sure if it's going to be as fast as a Starfighter, but it is going to be fast. And we want to check for cockpit as well. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Spacious. Good field of view as well. There's the engine intakes. Radar. That is nice. Okay, let's come out of that. Afterburner straight away. Kicks in really quickly. Speed's going up nicely. I'm not sure if it's quite as fast. Oh, maybe. It might be as fast as a Starfighter taking off. Wow. Wow, that's quick. So let's get a little bit of speed behind us. Where's that MiG gone? Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ, this is fast. Really fast. Let's get a little bit quicker and pull a high G turn. Say 700? Yeah, I'll say 700 and we're going to yank it to the left. Any second. Yank. 10G. 11G. And I didn't break the wings. I didn't even black out. Holy shit. Oh my good God. Wow. That's something that the Javelin should do with its delta wing, but tends to rip at about 6G. Okay, let's start getting ready to fire a missile. Let's see if we can get it to come around on this. Nope, didn't want to lock that time. I don't know quite why. Pull up, let's give that MiG-15 a chance to get some distance, but not much of a chance. Okay. There we go. Let's see if we can get it this time. Yep, there we go. Straight away. There goes a missile. Bit of a wiggle in it. It's going to hit him though. Yep, there we go. Lovely. Lovely straight stream now. Okay, let's do what we did before. We're going to get to about 800 or so and pull straight up. See just how high we can get this. And how fast. Alright, 45, yep. There we go. Let's climb, climb, climb. Straight up through the clouds. This is a beautiful, sleek plane. Really, really nice. Already through the clouds. It's not as fast climbing as a Starfighter though. Although it is pretty quick. It's holding its speed really well. But at this point the Starfighter's beating it. We're getting there though. 500 miles an hour. We're dropping off steadily. 30,000 feet approaching. Yeah, I think the Starfighter's definitely got this on climb rate. Although it's pretty much holding its own here for the moment. It's climbing well, but we're going to have to start turning and leveling that because we're going to start stalling. So let's bring it back round. Give it some flaps. No flaps. Why is there no flaps? Did I rip them already? Okay, there's the airfield. Okay, apparently this doesn't have flaps at all. I'm not quite sure why. So let's dive down. As we're diving, let's give the roll rate a go. Wow, that's pretty decent roll rate. Let's dive down and see how quick we can get this going. We've already tested the G tolerance and the stress on the wings. 11G and doesn't even black out. Oh, getting quicker. Yeah, I know. Here we go. Come on, come on. Yeah, it's fast, but it's definitely not as fast as the Starfighter. Oh, there we go. There goes the wing. Still, oh no, we're losing speed now. Let's see what the 907. 907, wow. So I think the Starfighter is definitely going to be the star of the show. It's still a pretty decent plane. The Mirage is beautiful and it's going to be a real powerhouse in War Thunder. But I think that Starfighter is going to be one to watch. That is going to be an absolute beast of a plane. Really, really looking forward to seeing how that works out in War Thunder. It should be really good. It should be really good for videos. I can just imagine people going around with 6 air-to-air missiles and just absolutely wrecking everyone. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this look through the jets for update 1.99. If you are new to the channel and you have enjoyed today's video, please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you do, guys, hit the notification bell for updates on future content. Also, a thumbs up on the video is appreciated. It really helps the channel. And until next time, guys, I will see you soon. So have fun.
Come and fly away with me. Come and fly